Go on, get in the hole.
And there it is. And all of them are chasing Tiger once again as we move to the next.
As we start heading for home, Rich, we find ourselves on the tee at the 15th.
Could be the hardest hole on the golf course, Luke. Tee shot must avoid that bunker down the right-hand side. Second shot is to a green that's perched above the fairway and surrounded by 4 bunkers that are mean. This hole could make or break a player's day.
That should find the cut stuff.
Do you like the view from where you're standing, Henny?
Setting up here from about 145 yards.
Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge.
Wow, they really put on a show with that approach shot, and their rival, Xander Schauffele, appears to be taking notice as well.
Putting for birdie here.
This one's tracking.
And that putt will give them birdie number 6 on the day. Our leader is enjoying a 3-stroke advantage. As we find ourselves at the 16th, a par 3. Great entertainment here, Rich, especially with the centre bunker.
Love this hole. Probably my favorite one on the golf course, even with that bunker in the middle. The back portion of this green actually is an amphitheater, so anything missing a little bit long on both sides should wander back onto the green.
This would be a great up and down. Ooh, that almost went down. 3 feet to go here to the hole.
Trying to save par here.
We'll now move over to Xander Schauffele.
He's 1 stroke behind his rival in this event.
And after that effort, this is how the leaderboard looks right now. And staying right where they were in today's rankings after that. As we get down the stretch here at TPC San Antonio, there's a number of options that can be taken. This 17th's a fascinating hole.
Luke, if it's playing downwind, a driver is a must. If it's back into the wind, take out the iron for safety.
Now heading over to Xander Schauffele.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Okay, let's get back to the action. Second shot here on the 17th hole. Now just 1 over par.
Ooh, nice putt to make for a birdie.
And let's have one more look at that shot. Well, good move there. Anything north on the leaderboard's always pleasant. Well, while the closing hole at TPC San Antonio can be reached in 2, Rich, it's all set up by the tee shot.
Tee shot must find the fairway. If not, you have water hazards left and bunkers right that will gobble up that second shot if you're slightly out of position.
That's not going to find the fairway. And here we are with the third shot. Well, out of the bunker and onto the green, but still a fair bit of effort to go here. Anything in 5 feet to be handy from here. Oh, so close. How frustrating. Maybe you can chip it back close and limit the damage. Oh, just missed. This one's for bogey. And with that putt, concludes this players' round. And there you have it. I'll be pleased with that, just sneaking through the cut line.
Absolutely. It's always nice, good feeling to make the cut. Some weeks you just don't quite have your A game, but making the cut, always a positive sign.
Well, on behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, and Rich Beem, thanks for tuning in. Catch you tomorrow.
2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is delighted to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup.
Today's coverage of the Valero Texas Open is about to begin. Pleased you could join us for this final round action. Luke Elvey here with Rich Beem in the booth. And Rich, it's the final round in this one. What's our next player dealing with as they start their round?
Look, this player starts off the final round a couple behind the lead. And let's face it, they need to have some inspiring golf out there today. They need to make birdies early and often if they want to chase down that leader. It sets up for a very exciting final round.
Big day coming up. Can't wait to see how it unfolds, Rich. This should be an absolute beauty. Putting for birdie. It's got a chance. Well, Rich, that's got to feel good. Opening the first with an underpass score.
Can't birdie them all unless you birdie the first, Luke. Good start.
And a very familiar sight, Tiger Woods on top of the leaderboard.
Aggressive play here, going with driver off the tee.
Straight away for the most part, but there's a lot of danger both right and left here. The fairway bunkers down the left-hand side shouldn't really cause an issue. However, the second shots, the layup zone, there is a deep bunker on the right-hand side that could be brought into play. The third shot is to a green perched well above the fairway, and it's actually a double green. This green is also part of the 7th green.
Getting ready to play their third. Yeah, give yourself a pat on the back. It's just about 3 feet away.
This for a birdie run.
And with that putt hold, it's back-to-back birdies.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row. He's feeling it.
Here we are at the third. The tee is yours.
You really hope that the wind is not blowing into your face on this tee shot and making it that much more difficult and longer. This green's perched up high. There's runoffs all around the left-hand side and the back portion of it, and obviously you want no part of coming up short. Players that find this green will find it difficult to two-putt as there's lots of humps and bumps and swales in it.
A birdie putt awaits.
If it's up, it could be in. Super shot, that. He's currently tied for 15th. Pretty sure this player will be buoyed by that birdie back at the last. Let's see if they can deliver another one.
Wow, that's an incredible drive.
Well, this is a little bit of a birdie blitz going on from the player. Can they make another?
Always a good way to start. Let's see where they go from here.
Opting for the 9-iron.
Nothing good out to the right. This is in trouble.
This putt will move them to 3 under par.
Now that's how you roll the rock.
And that's their 4th birdie of the day. And that will take him to 3 under. Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage. Teeing off here at the 5th.
Really hoping they play this one aggressively.
And from the bunker here, looking for an up and down. Okay, phase 1 complete. You've got to make a good putt here. You want to move into the top 10 on the leaderboard? Well, let's hold this putt. Well, what about that, Rich? A great display of resilience.
Well, that was a fantastic effort getting it up and down out of that bunker for the birdie.
Now 5 strokes behind. Lovely momentum for this player after that birdie at the last hole. Keep it rolling.
Players must find the fairway, avoiding that bunker down the right-hand side. But from there, second shot is up the hill to a green that runs away from the players ever so slightly, but still going in with a short iron into this par 4. A birdie is definitely makeable.
And just in the first cut here.
What a shot from the rough. This is gorgeous.
This is beautiful to watch.
The iron play today has been absolutely stellar. Luke, the greens and regulation, just a fantastic accomplishment. Great to watch.
Oh, that had eyes for it. Lovely shot. And a spot in the top 5 also with that great shot. Currently 5 under for the event. Par 3s always offer up that hope of a hole-in-one. Looks like they've got the 5-wood. A wonderful shot and a chance for birdie here at the 7th.
Of all the shots that I like the most, that one ranks right up there.
Yep, tracking nicely.
Yeah, they're good momentum makers, those ones. Good putt for birdie.
And that will move him to 6 under par. He's in a share of 3rd place.
Always like to see your name moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
That looks to be a fairway finder to me. Second shot here on the 8th. Right up in the canopy of the trees.
Oh, he's hit a tree there.
Yeah, this lies pretty deep here.
No, this is like hitting it into a head of cabbage. I mean, it literally is just awful.
This one might just sneak off the fairway.
Found the greenside rough. Still, not a bad spot.
Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? Oh, this would be a good one to make. It's for par. In she goes. Let's head to the next. Trailing by a few shots after that hole. Here we go. We're beginning the 9th hole now.
Not a single bunker on this hole. Tee shot is fairly straightforward. Just hit it straight, find the center of the fairway. The second shot, however, gets a little interesting as this green is very deep, not very wide. Big runoff areas on both sides of this green. A par here is a solid number.
And here we are with the third shot. 3 shots off the lead. Oh, that's a sensational putt to make. And what about the glimpse they just gave their rival? Come and catch me now.
All right, Rich, we've made the turn now into the final 9. What are your thoughts so far?
Well, Luke, it's been fun watching this player duke it out with their rival, that's for sure. They're winning the rivalry thus far. Should be fun to see where these two end up at the end of the event.
Nicely done. Playing this one about 130 yards out. Only 2 shots off the pace. Going with the 8-iron here. A little off the mark on that approach shot.
A bit short with that effort.
Time to play from the bunker. All right, safely out of the bunker, and now a chance to make a putt. 6 feet remaining to the cup.
This for par. Yep, tracking well.
Yeah, good job. Nice par. And after that hole, the standings have this player in second place behind Tiger Woods.
We have a par 4 on this one.
Tee shots must be placed on the left-hand side to get the best view and angle for their second shots as this green sits below the player and moves from left to right. Tee shots down the right might be closer, but it's going to leave a second shot over a deep bunker and making it that much more difficult to get close.
Rich, considering everything that's been said about the great Tiger Woods throughout his entire career, it almost seems superfluous to add anything more to it. But what that man has meant to the game and again, to people like yourself who have gone on to win major championships as well.
Yeah, I would think what Tiger has brought to the game is just he changed the perception of the game as it being kind of an old man sport, and all of a sudden he's out there winning and fist pumping and getting the crowds fired up and everybody into the game. It just kind of changed the entire complexion of it. No longer do you have these old guys that are dressed poorly with big beer bellies, and all of a sudden, you get guys that are young and wearing these tight-fitting clothes, going into the gym and treating it more like a business instead of just a sport. He really changed the entire dynamic of the game, the landscape of what it takes to become a great player. And everybody else was just kind of sitting there in awe going, well, how does he do this? Well, it's almost like he had a plan, a master plan to go out there and listen, I'm going to dominate by being physically better, mentally better, and I'm just going to steamroll these guys. And when he first started doing that, everybody's kind of looking back going, okay, he's taking this seriously. Maybe I need to start taking it seriously too, right? So it's just one of those things that came along that nobody knew what to really expect of him. But he told us right away, listen, I expect to win every single week out there, and sure enough, that's what he did.
That should set up another chance. And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard. This has eyes for the hole. Well done. And with that, he'll move to 8 under par. Awesome play. There's always a sense of excitement striding onto the tee of a par 3 hole.
This would be a great up and down from this spot. Wow, that almost went in the hole. And that should secure the par on this one. He's currently sitting in second. Welcome to this hole. It's a par 5. Oh, that sounded absolutely flushed. Rich going for this green in 2. Plenty of sand there to mess with your golf ball.
It requires accuracy. There's no doubt about that. There are bunkers both right and left that can certainly gobble up your golf ball if you get a little bit offline. Anything missing a little bit long and left, however, though, that is a good spot to miss it.
Will he be able to get out of this one?
They've got to use all the bounce and strength that they can muster. This is sitting down.
Time now for the 4th shot. Just 1 stroke off the lead.
Great touch. Really nicely played.
Love watching this player around the greens.
Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. Teeing off here at the 15th hole.
That reminded me of the Big Easy. Silky smooth.
And what's in front of them there, Henny?
He's got, I'd say, a solid 145 here. Wow, that drive. Incredible stuff. Over 300 yards.
Well played, mate.
Here's a putt to move into a share of top spot on the leaderboard.
With 3 holes to go, it's a good position to be in. Come on, ball. Come on.
And that putt drops. Now 9 under as we head to the stretch.
All right, folks, get ready. This should be fun.
Stepping up to the 16th tee now.
Only one other place I can think of, and that is the 6th at Riviera. A larger green than the 6th, but bunkers galore. Watch out for the one right in the middle.
That could play. And he's safely on the green.
This putt is about 17 feet long.
What a great opportunity here for a look at a birdie.
Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? Looks like a pretty straightforward 5-footer to me.
Looking good. That gets the job done. Checking the scoreboard now. This player is currently sitting in a tie for the lead with Tiger Woods.
Time to see what this par 4 has in store.
That swing reminded me of smooth jazz. Great rhythm.
Sitting at 9 under in a share of the lead.
That dog will hunt.
And he's down there. You got to read.
The perfect leave. Uphill, can be firm.
That was a gallant attempt.
putting for par. Now at -9 for the tournament. Some real excitement running through the veins as this player tees off their final hole for the event, tied for the lead.
Smell that, Luke? That smells like a playoff.
Where did that come from? That's not his style. Time for the second shot on the 18th.
This one's headed towards the rough.
Good shot there, Beamer. Getting ready to play their third. Currently tied for the lead. And here we are with their fourth. Well, it all comes down to this. Make the putt to force a playoff.
It's tracking.
And there it is, Rich. We're going to extra holes now.
Well, Rich, that's a shame. They came out of the gates very fast, but in the end just fizzled out.
When you get off to a hot start like that, usually there's only one place to go, Luke, and that's down. And unfortunately, that's what happened to this player. It's a shame.
Well, that was a thrilling day. And on behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, Rich Beam, and all the hard-working folks at 2K Sports, thanks for your company. We look forward to the next time you join us.